It seems that for some people, the path to becoming a global activist hero requires nothing more than a few viral videos and a mysterious international Rolodex. Namaste, I am Anuradha and you are watching Organiser. Today we are peeling back the layers on the foreign funding controversy surrounding activist Sonam Wangchuk. While he is often portrayed simply as an innovator or an environmentalist, a closer look at the documentation reveals something more. It is a complex web of international connection that the Indian government has scrutinized under the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act or FCRA. To understand this entire story, we must start with the facts but not the narratives. Let's start with the early network. In 1996, Sonam Wangchuk married Rebecca Norman, an American educator he met when she volunteered at his organization, the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh, which is also popularly known as SECMOL, in 1992. While this marriage ended in divorce in 2024, it is a crucial piece of the timeline. Rebecca Norman co-founded SECMOL and bowed with her own academic background from Harvard and the School for International Training, SIT. SIT is a graduate school focused on international development and social justice, which has long served as a pipeline for placing development practitioners in NGO ecosystem worldwide. It is noted that the Ford Foundation has historically supported leadership programs at SIT. Through this professional pipeline, Wangchuk's institutions were internationally networked from their very inception. And this is what comes to the funding patterns and foreign connections. From 1996 through the 2000s, SECMOL's school reforms campaign was supported by Danish Students Program. These programs were administered by a humanitarian group whose own donors list include major international entities, including foundations linked to George Soros and advisory houses associated with the Rockefeller family. It is important to be precise, no document in the public domain shows a direct grant from either the Ford Foundation or George Soros Open Society Foundation to SECMOL or the Himalayan Institute of Alternatives, Ladakh. Instead, the connections are indirect, historical, and embedded within broader Western funding ecosystem that the Indian government has viewed with increasing caution. And this is what comes to the FCRA crackdown. The scrutiny intensified as the Indian government examined the foreign money flowing into Ladakh, a sensitive union territory bordering China and Pakistan. In September 2025, the Ministry of Home Affairs cancelled the FCRA certificate of SECMOL, citing 5 specific financial violations. First one is unclear bus sale proceeds. The government flagged 3.5 lakh rupees deposited into the FCRA account. The NGO claimed these were sales proceeds from an old bus, but the ministry found the entry was not properly disclosed and deemed the explanation not tenable, suggesting a violation of Section 17 of the FCRA. Second, local fund amounting to 54,600 rupees were deposited into the FCRA account by individuals, which the organization admitted was a violation of FCRA rule regarding the mixing of local and foreign funds. Third one, sovereignty studies. SECMOL revived 4,93,205 rupees from a Swedish donor to conduct research on youth migration, food security, and sovereignty. The government stated that the accepting foreign contributions to study the sovereignty of the nation is against national interest and violates Section 12(4) of the Act. Fourth one, return donation. A donation of 19,600 rupees from a donor named Megha Sanghavi was returned during the COVID-19 period, a move noted by the ministry in its review of the NGO's compliance. And fifth one was the salary deductions. The ministry identifies anomalies where 79,200 rupees shown as the foreign contribution in annual return were not actually credited to the FCRA bank account. The NGO argued these were the direct deductions from staff salaries for food fees, but the ministry found the accounting treatment to be incorrect. And this is how the bigger pictures look like. The government's action highlights a growing tension between localized activism and the legal framework governing foreign influence in India. While the amounts flagged in the FCRA case, often in the range of lakhs, are modest compared to the claims of crores often discussed in the public sphere. They represent serious regularity concerns for the Ministry of Home Affairs. Ultimately, the case is no longer just about environmentalism or innovation. It is a legal matter regarding compliance, national interest, and the flow of foreign influence in a strategically sensitive region. Whether these actions constitutes a genuine paperwork failure or a significant breach of national security is a matter of currently left to the court to decide. So what does this entire evidence show? The record shows that Mr. Wangchuk institutions have been part of the international network since they began. It does not prove that his activism is directed by foreign powers. The specific violations mentioned by the government involve smaller amount of money. For example, one flag transfer was for about 4.93 lakh rupees. In short, Mr. Wangchuk's work grew within Western funding ecosystem. The Indian government has raised serious questions about whether these funds followed the law. Whether this is a simple paperwork error or a large issue for national security, it's something that will be decided by court. Thank you so much for watching.